If these scooter specs are true, expensive scooters have a real problem. We have reviewed almost every Yume scooter on this channel, and Raptor 2 is one of the best of them. As you can see, it's still in the box, I haven't ridden it yet, and I'm already calling it an S-tier scooter. I know that's a bold claim, but no, I'm not taking it back. Let's see why. And now, the moment of truth. Oh shit! Call the ambulance. Okay, let's continue. I hope my back is ready. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's too heavy. Let's do it this way. You see how many extras we have? We'll show them in a second. I like it so much already. Here it is, guys. It's super exciting. I mean, it's a lot heavier than I expected. I really like the 11-inch tires. I already like the suspension feel. It's so smooth. We have some keys, some key fobs. Here already the stem is quite high. Here we have a stem raiser. We have huge disc brakes. We have a huge clamp. Here we have a steering damper. Amazing deck. I mean, this scooter is so much better than I expected in every way. And we have road tires here instead of off-road tires. Here are the specs and features that in my opinion stand out the most. 54 mph top speed, 6000 watts of dual motor power, built-in steering damper. At this price almost nobody else gives you one. Up to 67 miles of range from a premium Samsung battery pack. 11-inch tubeless tires that are 4 inches wide. And finally IP66 rated. Splash, dust, rain, all handled. We have NFC cards and battery deck compartment keys. Let's try and switch it on. Where's the button? I don't see the button. How to switch it on? Here we have a second display film. The second one. There is no button to switch it on. You just tap it with your NFC card and it switches on. Actually, the display is very bright. I'm surprised. We are in the direct sunlight and this is a color display. Looks very good. Here is how you switch it off. I will show you. I think you should press this button. No, it doesn't work. You tap with the card and it's off. So this is the amount of extras you get with this scooter. It's just insane. You get this bag, a pump, side mirrors, a phone holder, those 2 NFC cards with those keys from the deck. I think this is for the alarm system, deck light switch, I mean the deck light remote control. This is for the side mirrors. You have 2 chargers in the box, some tools, and you have the manual. So all in all you would pay around $150 to $200 for all those extras. This piece alone costs around $30–40. This is a good phone holder, by the way. The bag is also a huge addition to the pack. Well, honestly guys, this whole spec sheet looks like a $2,000 electric scooter, but it's not. It doesn't cost $2,000. The full price of this scooter is $1,599 or 1,399 euros. And this is the main reasons why I'm calling this scooter an S-tier scooter before even riding it. And honestly, it's pretty much impossible to get a 50-mile-plus electric scooter from a good brand for a lower cost than this. And by the way, this is the full price of this scooter. If you want to check the recent deals and any discounts available for this one, check the link in the description. The specs are surprising, the price is super competitive, and honestly the whole unboxing experience today has been on a flagship level. So here's the real question: does it really ride like an S-tier scooter? Does it really hit 54 miles per hour, and does it have the claimed range? And I know many of you guys will ask questions about the integrated steering damper. We will also test it on the full speed, and we will let you know exactly how it feels. So stay tuned for the full review. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. See you in the next one. It has a damn limiter on. 15 miles per hour, that's it. That's the max speed.